Is brought to you by now your eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, good evening to you. We're getting ready to go to the weekend here. Unfortunately, the weather's just not great. As expected today, we've had that steady, light, consistent rain through much of the afternoon, and that still continues out there this evening. But the good news is, if we could find a silver lining here, is that most of what's out there now will slowly be tapering to just a few spotty showers as we go through the overnight. And when we talk about temperatures, man, they're just abnormal for the 1st of December now, which, by the way, us weather dorks define winter as December, Jan, and Feb. Climatologically speaking and statistically speaking, the coldest 3 months of the year. Wouldn't know it tonight, would ya? Temperature right now, 39 degrees. So here's what to expect. And overall, it's mild right through the weekend. Now, it's not going to rain all the time, but there will be some passing scattered showers. The highest chance, Saturday morning, and then again Sunday afternoon. So we will have some dry weather, but just a lot of clouds. So it's not a washout, but make sure you have the umbrella handy. All right, here's a look at the rain now across much of the Mohawk Valley, here downtown and up north as well. We've had a little bit of some wet snow trying to mix in some of the higher elevations way up here in the heart of the Adirondacks. Old Forge along Route 8, we're talking about mainly rain showers down into downtown Utica here. West Frankfort, New Hartford, Whitestown, along the thruway out towards the Kirkland area. Some light rain. This will continue to slowly kind of taper off as we go through the evening. And really not much going on here along Route 20 in northern Otsego County. Near Cooperstown and Edmiston, Richfield, it is dry for the time being. Temperatures now are in the low 40s, upper 30s and low 40s. That's pretty much where we're perched for the time being. Upper 30s, Richfield Springs to Edmiston, 40 in Cooperstown, and up north, even here, numbers are in the mid-30s. So here's the storm system as it continues to work its way to the east. And notice as you get towards the Cleveland area and points south and west, that's what we're going to get into heading into Saturday. So I think most of the time Saturday, once we get past that chance of a shower in the morning, should be mainly dry. And you can see that here on Futurecast. But this front is going to kind of loiter over top of the region, and every once in a while we'll get these little areas of low pressure develop and move along that front. So the bottom line is a lot of clouds, an occasional shower, but not raining all the time. By Sunday, watch as some steady rain develops. Now, any snow on Sunday, northern New York, way up by the international border. For us here, we're just talking plain old rain. Temperatures tonight in the mid-30s as rain tapers to some spotty showers. Watch for some areas of fog as well. Tomorrow, it'll be mild in the afternoon. We should get into the upper 40s, some patchy drizzle, a shower in the morning, and then quite a few clouds as we get into the afternoon, with yet another round of rain developing by Sunday afternoon. And again, we're talking all rain, temperatures well into the 40s. You know, I was mentioning last night we'd have to watch Sunday night into Monday. It doesn't look like anything too impactful. There's going to be some light rain and wet snow around Monday. Some lake effect snow develops by late Monday up north. It will turn colder. Some occasional snow showers and flurries around of little consequence, though. And just not much sun. And really, Jamie, we're into December now. And looking down the road, next 7 to 10 days, yeah, it's going to turn colder, but still no signs of any big storms.
All right, Craig, thank you. When we come back, the College of St. Rose.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Okay, what's going on in Central New York? So we are watching and waiting to see if we can see anything in terms of the northern lights. They're getting pretty close, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, what a day. Come on, man. You know it's not going to last, though. As we go into tomorrow, we're going to trade the sunglasses for the rain gear, unfortunately, and umbrellas into the afternoon. So at the top of the hour, it is 39 degrees with a light wind. And as we go through the overnight, we'll notice an increase in clouds, but still, fingers crossed right now that things may break just right to allow maybe the northern lights. We'll see. All right, so numbers now are hanging in the upper 30s to near 40. Marcy's at 39, 42 downtown. Numbers to the east into the 30s as well, into Little Falls and Dolgeville, and then down into Otsego County here, low 40s at Cooperstown and Worcester, 38 in Hamilton, and up north numbers here are in the 30s as well. So Blue Mountain Lake, Long Lake, and up north, that's going to be a pretty good bet to see the northern lights. So let's talk about what's going on. Satellite Doppler radar loops combined here. And what I've done is I've turned the infrared channel on the satellite imagery. So what we're doing here is we're using temperature to sense where the clouds are. So it's a very sensitive mode. And the ironic thing about the infrared spectrum is it's right there between you and me. You just can't see it. So we are noticing a little bit of clearing. All right, so we'll see if that trend continues here as we go through the next couple hours to allow those northern lights to become visible. Down to the south, Memphis on Beale Street, it is pouring, just like Mark Cohn saying. Down to Louisiana, we've got wet weather and severe weather. All right, so northern lights, this blue line right here represents low on the horizon. The green stripe that you see is where they are visible. And obviously north. And the best viewing will probably be within the next couple of hours, and then through about 3, 4 in the morning. You've got to get away from light, like on the top of a hill or an open field, and you have to be patient, okay? Don't bring your phone and be looking at it. You got to give your eyes time to adjust. It's not like you're going to look up and see anything. Give yourself a solid 45 minutes to an hour. So again, away from city light. There we go as we head into the day tomorrow with the wet weather coming in. Tomorrow afternoon stinks. Low 40s, steady light rain. Could be just enough cold air for a little bit of a light mix up in the Adirondacks and the higher elevations. All right, let's fast forward and talk about the forecast tomorrow. I think with rain developing into the afternoon, we're going to get into the low 40s. Back here tonight, clouds will increase, a low of 32, and then, like I said, we've got the rain in store for tomorrow. And quick check of the weekend forecast. Having some problems with the computers here tonight. I don't know what's going on. Look at all the warmer colors. So we briefly get a little milder on Sunday before we start to go the other way on Monday. Still some conflicting information Sunday night into Monday. Any leftover rain could change to accumulating wet snow. So Monday could be a little messy. Jury's still out on that one. One thing for sure is it does look like it turns colder into next week.
Aside from kind of wet, icky roads, the snow was kind of nice this week.
Wasn't it?
Sure looked pretty.
Yeah,
Everybody's got their holiday decorations out. Nice, yeah, we got them here, so a nice layer
I'm
of
not
snow
touching
looks
anything
nice.
because I hate glitter.
You sound like Scrooge, the Grinch.
It's not, no.
I found him. Here he is.
No. I'm all about it. I just don't want any glitter. No.
So it's not Christmas glitter, it's just glitter in general.
Look, it's already on my hand. I don't, you know.
That's the thing about glitter.
Brennan, it's your
Take
turn.
it away, Brennan.
Well, I don't...
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Friday Eve already. Hope you had the chance to enjoy the weather today because it's going to go downhill tomorrow as we have some wet weather to talk about. In the here and now out there tonight, it's still very comfortable. Temperature at the top of the hour, 40 degrees. And we've had some clouds kind of in and out. They've been high clouds. And, you know, we're keeping an eye out for the potential to see the northern lights. It's 38 at Griffiths and Rome, 42 right now into Utica. Down to the south, numbers here. 38 Hartwick, 40 in Springfield, 42 Canajoharie. Up north, numbers in the 30s, Long Lake to Blue Mountain Lake and into the heart of the Adirondacks. All right, so here's a look at satellite and Doppler radar loops combined. And again, we've had these waves of high, thin clouds passing overhead. but there are some thicker clouds to the north. Those are going to be creeping as we go into the overnight hours. So what does that mean for the northern lights? We'll get to that in a minute. First, though, I want to take you down to the south. Look at all of this moisture gathering here. You know that Walking in Memphis song by Mark Cohn? On Beale Street in the pouring rain, yeah, in Memphis tonight it is. All of this moisture gathering, and we'll be heading in our direction here as it continues to expand off to the north. All right, let's talk about the potential to see the northern lights. So I want to get your bearings here. We're right about there, okay, right at the edge. So the best chance will be after midnight. Look to the north, and here's what you need to do. You need to get away from city light. If you live near a lake and you can look off to the north for a long ways, the top of a hill, an open field, and give yourself time, allow your eyes to adjust. Like I said earlier, you're not just going to look up and, you know, there they are. It's going to take a while, so 45 minutes to an hour, give yourself. We'll see how the skies go through the rest of the night. I do think there's going to be some increasing clouds, and eventually we get into tomorrow, we really start to increase the clouds, and here comes the rain, ramping up as we go into the afternoon. So tomorrow afternoon, it's not fun. Temperatures low 40s. We're going to have light, steady rain. And it might just be cold enough, some of the higher elevations of the Adirondacks, maybe you get a little bit of mixing as we go through the afternoon up there. Otherwise, I think the rain tapers off, only to have another round come in on Saturday, so some scattered showers Saturday, probably into Sunday as well. So 44 should do it for Utica tomorrow, near 40 in Rome, down to the south, 42 in Milford, 41 Cooperstown, Edmiston as well, 40 in Richfield Springs, and up north, rain developing into the afternoon. Again, maybe a brief little mix in the higher elevations, temperatures in the upper 30s to near 40. Back here tonight, we should drop to 32 as clouds increase with that potential to see the northern lights. Tomorrow, rain developing by midday, becoming steadier into the afternoon with a high of 43. Quickly want to give you a snapshot into the weekend because, well, look at the warmth return. I mean, it's all relative, right? But some of these colors indicate temperatures well into the 40s, maybe even near 50 as we go into Sunday. But unfortunately, we're going to have some scattered showers. Now, there's some uncertainty Sunday night into Monday as some colder air wraps in. Rain may end as wet, accumulating snow on Monday, which could be a little problematic for the commute. We still have a couple days to iron that out, though. One thing for sure is it will be turning colder as we go into mid next week.
Sure, there are a lot of ears perking up about snow on Monday, maybe a snow day or a delay.
Let's not get that far ahead.
Sure, there'll be people sleeping with spoons under their pillows.
Yeah, we'll have some time to figure that one out. Still some conflicting information.
Okay, Greg, thank you. Next after this break, ending the episode.